to our Baldur's Gate run here in Archive Gaming. So, in case you missed it, the crypt is done, the orb is finished. I just got that done. I don't know how. It was so long. Okay, it took near 2 hours, I want to say, to finish these, to finish the orb off. Everything else in the crypt wasn't too bad, honestly, but the orb was insanely long.
Fine deals. What are you looking for?
So now we're heading towards the thieves' den.
Carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
And yeah, it's looking like I might be able to finish Act 1.
Axes, bows. We have everything you need.
Which is good.
Right
I think if I
here.
finish Act 1...
something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own.
I don't know, this is just speculation, but I think that Act 1 is probably going to be the most difficult. I think by the time I get to Act 2, I should be able to get enough power to where I kind of start to balance out. Right now, I'm still under leveled, but not by much. At least that's my feeling on it.
What you did at the temple. It's good to see my weapons and armor being put to good use. My weapons should prove useful if you run across any more of the Walking Dead.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna need a bow or not for this next part. Oh, there isn't even... not even a bow in the shop. Okay. Plenty of arrows, but no bows.
Fine deals. What are you looking for?
This isn't the place for that.
I wonder if I can talk to Ethan right
Friend,
now.
I have someone who...
Oh, okay.
Your actions in the temple showed great courage and sacrifice. A willingness to risk... Excellent. There's no time to waste.
Okay, so we're recruited by Jarek, and of course he sends us off to get to work right away.
The dead man you found in the room with the orb was a thief.
This is like
He was a member of a thieves guild.
this is like when you fill out a new application for a job or something. You go for the interview, and even though you clearly stated that you can begin work in like 2 weeks, they're like, "Can you start tomorrow? Can you start tomorrow?"
Please.
You're like, hold on. Hold on.
I want no trouble.
You just told me, you just finished telling me that you think I'd be a good fit. You want me to start tomorrow already? You know? That's how Jarek is. He puts you to work right away.
And he had been asked to recover an item, an orb for someone, then bring it here to Baldur's Gate.
Okay, I'm gonna skip through Osala's story too. I can't. I hate Osala's story. It's miserable. Miserable in a good way. Not in a bad way.
Taking on that new thieves guild, friend. Watch your back, and maybe get some armor for it too.
These pitches are incredible. By Bartley's pitches are the best pitches ever. Okay, what's the fastest way? I think we want to take the shortcut through the town. Ah, yes, let's take in the sights. Elfsong Tavern. Some kind of armor shop. Yeah, Bartley's pitches are like top tier shopping pitches. You could put all his dialogue together and throw a PowerPoint presentation on it. And you get people to show up, and you get people to come back and sign up for your program too. Just with Bartley's pitches, they're so good. Like if you played the second one, you notice that in the second game he has his own shop. You know, so that's not by accident. The guy knows how to sell.
What happened in the temple? Why do the priests still live?
I do not know, my Lord Xanton. I have heard rumors that the orb was destroyed before it could do more than slay a few priests.
By whom?
I do not know for certain, my lord, but I think my thieves and I may have met the attacker on the city streets above.
If they were one of your victims, how is it this creature still lives?
The City Watch came upon us as we were about to deal the killing blows, my lord. We were forced to flee to avoid being captured.
Your oversight has cost us much, Khan. Gather the soldiers. Although our secret entrances still remain undetected, it's only a matter of time before the dogs of the City Watch sniff us out, and we must be prepared for them.
I will see to it at once, my lord.
Khan, if the creature who destroyed the orb should make its way here...
It shall not come to that, my lord. I swear it.
Oof.
We shall see, Khan. If you fail me in this, I shall attend to the matter personally.
I like how he has that little... when he says the City Watch came upon us, if you look at his animation, he goes like this. The City Watch came upon us. I'm trying to think in my mind, how can I use that in everyday life? Tell a story. Okay, this is probably going to be really fucking difficult. So, just to let people know, in case you haven't been keeping up with the run, it's a level 1 character, started as a level 1, and we're taking him through extreme mode. So, I'm not porting over a character from a previously saved file. You know, it's just a level 1 character, so we're severely under-leveled and under-geared, obviously. But what I'm hoping for is that by the time I finish this act, I will have gained enough XP to at least kind of balance out to where it'll be almost the same as if I had just ported my character over. That's what I'm thinking anyway. You can see my damage is pretty good now. It's not like the beginning of the run where I couldn't kill rats. That was brutal. In all my years playing Dark Alliance, I never thought that I would actually get killed in the very first room, fighting the rats. Never thought that would happen. But it did. That fucking dagger is so awful. I wonder if they fixed daggers in Baldur's Gate 2, in Dark Alliance 2. I shouldn't say it's Baldur's Gate 2. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I wonder if they fixed the daggers. I don't really remember. I know the Necromancer starts with a dagger in that game. He's already dead. But I don't remember if it's useful or if they're still kind of, if they're still terrible. Okay. Hoping for a new weapon, although I doubt anything will be able to compete with this battle axe. Okay. Oh, my critical damage is insane. I know somebody had told me on the last live stream that you can get gear up to plus 15 on extreme. That's the cap, it's plus 15. So I'm hoping that I get at least one drop that's plus 15 before this is done. Although I have no idea how that what the end game looks like, what the grinding looks like in this game when you're already capped out. So maybe that'll be an easy thing to get. I don't know. If we get there, you know, we're making some assumptions here, but man, these little bastards are faster than I am. It's probably all the armor. That's what it is. It's the armor. This guy still hits really hard. One thing about the thieves is that their damage is very... not random. Random's not the word for it. It almost seems like they crit very easily. Okay, 2 swords. They were both glowing. That could be good. Nope. Never mind. We gotta be careful with this part, because these guys, they do a lot of damage. And in groups, you can get kind of bursted down very quickly. You know, you eat 2 hits very fast. And by the time you realize it, here comes the third, you know? I know you guys have been in that situation where you're just kind of like, oh, I can take 1 more hit. And you take 2 back to back, and so you die. That's happened to me here in the Thieves' Den, or... yeah, I guess the Thieves' Den. In the Thieves' Den, that's happened to me a lot. You just kind of push it too far, and then you get killed. A lot of misses. I'm missing a lot. That's probably one of the toughest things... excuse me, about this run, is the damn your hit chances. Your hit chances are so low that you actually miss a lot of your attacks, because you're a level 1 character, so you're missing a lot of attacks early on. So you're not doing a lot of damage, and you're missing a lot of your attacks. I'm actually thinking maybe I could do like a video or something about that on my YouTube channel. Like, you know, maybe like a top 5 different things. Although I feel like they would be kind of obvious when you're playing extreme mode, but I don't know. Somebody might get a kick out of it. For me personally, missing a lot of my attacks is something I didn't consider when I had started this. I figured, okay, I'm gonna be under-leveled, I'm gonna die instantly, it's gonna take forever to kill stuff, but I didn't think about, oh yeah, and you're also gonna miss most of your attacks. That almost made me quit this thing right away. You know, because I'm like, okay, so not only do I not do any damage, but I'm not even guaranteed to get that damage. Okay, this part's pretty miserable for the Dwarven fighter. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do this. I don't have a bow. Yeah, I don't have a bow. I'm gonna have to let them get through. Let them get through and fight them one at a time. Oh boy. I wonder how difficult Xantum is going to be. Man, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough fight. It was already really difficult as on my hard run, playing as a dwarf. So now I'm basically getting there again, around the same level, except it's extreme. It was a fun battle, don't get me wrong. Like, it's one of my favorite battles, is fighting Xantum in this game, in Dark Alliance, but it's a really tough fight. The only way I can really fight him is obviously to get close, and his bite attack is almost always instant death, or close to. Look at all these misses. And this is not like I'm positioning myself wrong or anything. I mean, maybe a few of them are, but even though it doesn't look like it, there's a hitbox there. And I should be registering a hit for some of these. And I'm just missing and missing and missing. I'm gonna tell you guys something. If I could get through the crypt orb, it was near 2 hours to kill that boss. 2 hours, and then if I would have died, I mean, you can imagine I just have to start over. Okay, it was near 2 hours, and I managed to take him out. So, if I could get through that, I think I could get pretty far on this. Come on. There we go. Is that everybody? Nope. Oh, I still got hit. Jeez, I knew he was gonna throw it, and I still walked into it. Okay. 2 more in there? There's 3 more in there. Try to get them just one at a time. There we go. It's 2. Okay, I got all 3. What are they doing? Really? Really? You're gonna reach over the chair, but I can't? I'm glad these guys didn't have some kind of a bonus damage modifier. Like if they hit you from behind or if they're flanking you or something, you know. Like thieves usually do, right? That would have made these guys a lot more difficult. And they're already pretty difficult. Like I said, they have like... I don't know if it's a crit chance, but it seems like they have a high crit chance. Sometimes they'll hit you and it'll be like not too much damage. It'll be normal damage. And other times you'll take a hit and it'll just almost completely kill you. Okay. There's a short bow and I can't fucking carry it. I'm gonna have to go back. I saw all this stuff. I don't really need any of it. I wish I could get a new keen weapon. Like a solid keen weapon.
Word is you're taking on that new thieves guild, friend. Watch your
Well, I'm probably stating the obvious here, right?
Some armor for it too.
It's what everybody usually goes for. I'm assuming, but
would be sure to stop a thief dead in his tracks.
Okay, let's see. Let's get some potions.
If you're taking on the new guild, be sure to get them all. Thieves have long memories. We have
Maybe I
many
can get
fine
plate.
deals. What are you looking for?
Let's see. Should we get plate already? Is it time?
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
31, 30 half plate is 31. Scale is.
We have everything you need.
It's only a
right
7-point
here.
difference. I don't know. Maybe I should start saving money for the next act.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you'll come.
That is hot.
This isn't the place for that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can just keep this armor set until I get to Act 2. Hopefully we can get there tonight. I guess it's kind of going to depend on the boss battles. Okay, I didn't know there was a small army on the other side of this door. Everybody just casually makes their way into the room. You know? Not murderers or anything. They're just very casually like, okay, let's single file it in here. See where the intruder is. Just very calm. Oh, shit. Ouch. That was rough. Kind of tough because I want to be efficient, of course, but you also get a little bit impatient because these enemies are so spongy. Ooh. Get these weapons and they have +2 and +3, +5, but their bases are so low. Go. Short bow +1, 5 to 9. I guess that's something. Spices, alright.
Important.
Take that. Ring of Intellect. I don't know why you can't have 5 rings. Well, 5 for each finger, I mean, so you should have 10. I guess that would be kind of crazy. Okay. Some recalls. Oh, level 2 already. Okay. That was longer than that. Level 2's the long level then. Yeah, this is gonna have the platforming and the spiders. I don't think I could do something like this in real life. It'd be fucking terrifying. Even if there was like a big, there could be a big safety net underneath all that. For me, it'd still be fucking terrifying. Okay. Okay. This part I can get them to head back this way. You can use the turret. Unless he's gonna be content to just stay there. Okay, there you go. No, that didn't work. It's pretty poor. I should have just stayed in my wheelhouse instead of trying to get fancy there. All these guys will just sit there and pick you apart though from a distance. It sucks. Still not dead. I go for that one. There we go. Wow, did you see that hit? Shit. Some of these parts are really difficult, like, no matter what level you're at, they're just difficult, you know? Because by the time you come through this area, like, yeah, this is extreme mode or whatever, but that doesn't really matter, you know, because the game is scaling. So you could be playing this game on normal, and this part is still going to be tough, because when you come through on normal, these thieves, their damage is spiky, man. Like, it spikes from out of nowhere. I'm assuming they must have, like, a high crit rate. Oh, I hate this one. I hate this one. Everything kind of blends together. And then you land here, and now your back is to the void, and then you have spiders everywhere. One time I had to jump back on because I was gonna die. So I tried to jump back on and go around, and I just fell. Because I think the pattern only accounts for you coming this way. Oh shit. Oh! Fucking spider food. Oh, and I gotta do it again because I didn't save. Oh. Oh, you tricky motherfuckers. Tricky bastards. Okay, let me save this time. So yeah, of course, these spiders are tough as hell too. There's so many of them. They have a lot of health. Ooh. Getting a little swarm there. Out of potions, I'm gonna have to recall. Here we go. There's two, come on. Try to get all of them before I go back. Whew. Okay. Yeah, so I tried to go back, but like I said, the pattern only accounts for you heading towards. It doesn't account for you trying to go back, so
This isn't the
it doesn't,
place for
you know, it
that.
just doesn't work.
Word is you're taking on that new thieves guild, friend. Watch your back. And maybe get some armor for it, too. Any of these weapons would be sure to stop a thief dead in his tracks.
Elven half
Taking
plate. I
on
don't
the
remember
new guild,
ever
be
seeing
sure
that.
to get them all. Thieves have long memories. We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
Is there an Elven set in this game? Oh man, I don't
This
remember
isn't the
that at
place for
all.
that.
It's fresh for me.
I wouldn't spend too much time with me, stranger. Best move on.
Okay, bad news,
Unless my
Kara.
misfortune attached. Surely you've heard. I was hoping that
All your interactions with her in this game are bad news.
This isn't the place for
And
that.
in the next game too, she's just always having the worst luck. You run into her at the beginning of Baldur's Gate 2 and her guards. She was escorting a caravan and they got attacked and she's the only survivor and she's wounded. I mean, she's got bad luck. I wonder if the developers, I don't know, if they thought that'd be funny or what. You know? They were like, hey, let's have her in the game. And, I don't know if they're trying to point out that she's just a really shitty guard, or that she has really bad luck. I'm thinking she's just like one of those people that's just, they have rough luck, you know? Oh man, this fucking spider. I didn't buy any potions, good lord. I didn't buy any potions.
Word is you're taking on that new thieves guild, friend.
Barley didn't
Watch
tell
your
me.
back.
Could have told
And
me, hey,
maybe
get some
get
fucking
armor
potions,
for
bro.
it, too.
I don't need fucking potions.
Any of these weapons would be sure to stop a thief dead in his tracks.
Dead in his tracks.
If you're taking on the new guild, be sure to get them all. Thieves have long memories.
Get
We
some
have
more.
many fine deals.
Get a shit
What are
ton.
you looking for?
We're getting close to fighting Karn already. I guess I need to pop one. I don't think the big one can squeeze through that little corridor there, so she'll just have to watch me cut down the other one. It's kind of dark. Man, this one's just as tough as always. Worst thing about poison is just that your character kind of flinches randomly. The worst. Can take you right out of your block. It's bad enough that it interrupts your attacks, but you'll be holding the block button and your character will just flinch spontaneously because of the poison. And that sucks. How much health does this thing have? 500? Ooh, already critted it for above 100 each crit. Well, my guess is 500. These guys have to be about 300. Oh no, so if they're about 3, then the big one must be over 500. It took quite a bit. There we go. Short, choppy motions. You almost never want to, like, complete your attack string, because it kind of commits you. So, you don't really want to commit to the attack string unless you know you're good for it. But, if you're not good for it, fuck. Okay, these weird little areas here, they kind of suggest that they were keeping the spiders here for some reason. I don't know. Ooh, okay. That was easy. That was quick. Let me just say here, if nobody's seen me, the first part of this run, it's probably still up on my Twitch, but it's up on my YouTube. Just pop in for like 2 minutes and just watch me fight those rats in the basement. Oh my god, those were the toughest rats ever. Like I said, they killed me once. I almost died a second time. But if you ever, I mean, that part was ridiculous, you know? You're just trying to fight some damn rats with a dagger. It took so long. Hey Sage, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. I forgot that there was slimes here. Slipped my mind. Oh, there's a whole bunch of slimes coming up. Fuck. The blobs that ate everything.